With the support of President-elect Joe Biden, elected officials are clamoring for a new domestic terrorism bill ostensibly geared towards eliminating neo-Nazis and proto-fascist groups. But make no mistake, this is leftvoice.org, Patriot Act 2.0. But make no mistake, such a bill will only serve to strengthen the bourgeoisie state's repressive apparatus and will ultimately be used to target and attack the working class and the left. Soon after last week's attack, Democratic Senator Dick Durbin announced that he would reintroduce his own domestic terrorism bill, first introduced in March 2019. The Domestic Terrorism Prevention Act passed the House. So Dick Durbin already tried this shit once before, but it was blocked in the Senate by Mitch McConnell. So that's the savior. Although the bill's text was based on findings of white supremacist violence, the proposals set forward by the bill were way more far-reaching. It endeavored to create new agencies under the Justice Department and the Homeland Security Department and the FBI Department. They said that it was designed to, the new agencies were designed to report, to find, report, and combat domestic terrorism, including, but not limited to, white supremacists. Now, along with Durbin's proposed reintroduction of the bill, Biden, too, has announced his intent to draft and enact a new anti-domestic terrorism bill, saying that he'll make it a priority to pass such legislation as soon as he becomes the president. In addition to making the bill a priority, Biden also urged to create a White House post that will oversee the fight against ideologically inspired violent extremists and provide increased funding to combat them. Proposals to Joe Biden's transition team for the first 100 days of his presidency also call for the passing of more red flag laws that will allow authorities to temporarily take away arms and ammunition from those the state identifies as dangerous.
And so now we need a commission. I hope historically we will find out who he's beholden to, who pulled his strings. I would love to see his phone records to see whether he was talking to Putin the day that the insurgents invaded our capital. But we now know that not just him, but his enablers, his accomplices, his cult members have the same disregard for democracy. Do you think we need a 9/11 type commission to investigate and report everything that they can pull together and explain what happened?
I do. Let me, again, to your point of who is he beholden to,
So that's Hillary Clinton pushing for a 9/11 commission, which I wouldn't be against. Information is always a good thing. And actually, we should have another 9/11 commission for 9/11, but maybe we should even do it for the impeachment. Okay, so the Hillary Clinton and all these assholes right after 9/11, okay, so right after 9/11, Max Blumenthal, let me start again. Max Blumenthal is warning us right now because of the D.C. riots to expect a Patriot Act 2.0. And I believe he's absolutely right about this because 9/11 happened, and now what do we have? Homeland Security Department is an agency today because of 9/11, and the Patriot Act was passed. So 9/11 happens, they shove the Patriot Act, down our throat. They shove the Homeland Security the department down our throat, and the Iraq War, Afghanistan War, the War on Terror. So after 9/11, they just kept shoving shit, right? You never let a crisis go to waste, right? You never let any crisis go to waste. And so because of the D.C. riots, we should absolutely expect some shit. They impeached the bastard, which I think is, that helps bring balance to the world. How many presidents have been impeached twice? And the shit was easy, right? Hell, it's almost like impeaching a president is just as easy as it is to take over the Capitol. It's almost like those things are easy as ABC 1, 2, 3, easy as pie.
That said over and over. As I said to him in that picture with my blue suit,
right,
as I was leaving, what I was saying to him as I was pointing rudely at him, with you, Mr. President, all roads lead to Putin. I don't know what Putin has on him politically, financially, or personally. But what happened last week was a gift to Putin because
So there is Nancy Pelosi carrying on with the dumb shit, the Russiagate, the McCarthy-esque New Cold War bullshit. Hillary says, oh, that's absolutely right. That's absolutely right. No, the gift of the D.C. riots was to the KKK. It was to the Confederates. And it was to, you know, the fucking Nazis. So fuck those motherfuckers. Fuck those motherfuckers. I'm okay with that sentiment. Now, because Homeland Security and the Patriot Act was passed right after 9/11, I think we should push for the exact opposite with the D.C. riots. So they want to get Patriot Act, they want to shred the Fourth Amendment, they want to, you know, destroy basically our Bill of Rights. How about instead of that, we actually strengthen the Bill of Rights? Let's not only strengthen the Fourth Amendment, let's add some more, you know, freedoms. Let's get an economic Bill of Rights. And instead of a Homeland Security Department, which, my God, there's crime all over the place here in Castilla County and Canales County. I mean, I don't want to get into it, but there's a lot of crime, okay? They just made 2 arrests with the little sauces, you know, bullshit. So Homeland Security is supposed to protect, let's see, what is Homeland Security? What is the purpose of Homeland? Maybe I'm missing something, okay? So the point of Homeland Security is responsible for public security, right? So they should be, you know, they're going to stop the crimes. Yeah, okay, yeah. Nobody calls for Homeland Security to stop any crimes in their local neighborhood. Now, this is the 3rd largest cabinet department. There's 240,000 employees. Homeland Security Department started in 2003, right after 9/11, in response to 9/11. The 3rd largest cabinet department behind the Departments of Defense and the Departments of Veteran Affairs. Homeland Security policy is coordinated at the White House by the Homeland Security Council. Other agencies with significant Homeland Security responsibilities include the Departments of Health and Human Services, Justice, and Energy. The Homeland Security Council, that's an entity within the executive office of the President of the United States tasked with advising the President on matters relevant to Homeland Security. The current Homeland Security Advisor is Julia Nuejawat, succeeded Homeland. Okay, so that's Homeland Security. Good old Homeland Security. Homeland Security is Orwellian. The Patriot Act is Orwellian. You're supposed to be for Homeland Security. You're supposed to be for, you know, to be a patriot. But the Patriot Act is, let's see, the Patriot Act is, you know, some dog shit. That's, to, you know, say the least, right? The Patriot Act is dog shit. Okay, so it's Orwellian. It means the exact opposite. To be a patriot means you protect the rights and freedoms of America. You don't spy on the... But guess what, Joe Biden went ahead, he had written the Omnibus Counterterrorism Act of 1995. So Joe Biden had already done the Patriot Act. He had already started the Patriot Act, and he's going to brag about his anti-terrorism bill is the one that they pushed up. And so a lot of the anti-terrorism laws that George W. Bush had passed were written by Joe Biden in 1995. So the Omnibus Counterterrorism Act of 1995, U.S. Senate Bills S-390 and S-761, there were 2 bills introduced by Senator Joe Biden and Senator Tom Daschle on behalf of the Clinton administration on February 10th, 1995.